Alrighty, here we go with game number 2 of Jeopardy Sports Edition for the DOS. Alright, there we go. Spacebar to buzz in. Kurt and Leanne are the opponents. Alright, they have a one-day total of $4,000, and we're looking to add to that here in this game. $100 to $500 answers in this first round. Categories are baseball nicknames, football, Olympic years, football potpourri, HEISMAN winners, baseball. Alright, I'm going to keep these categories. Alright, and we will start with baseball for 100. This Cuban-born baseball player was named manager of the Cincinnati Reds in 1992. Who is Frank Robinson?
No.
Not him. So, not a good start for me in this game. Kurt. He doesn't know it.
No.
Leanne. Gordie Howe? Gordie Howe was not a baseball player. Tony Perez was who we were looking for. Well, as Jason Myers would say, this is off to a fantastic stop. Alright, baseball 200. Baseball honchos decided not to have his name stamped on World Series balls. Kurt. Faye Vincent?
Right.
Faye Vincent's the one. Baseball for 300. Blue Jays relief pitchers donned this gear to show support for teammate David Cone. What are cone heads?
Right.
There we go. Alright, baseball for 400. The first team to sue Faye Vincent after he realigned the National League. Kurt. Chicago Cubs.
Yes.
They're the one. Alright, baseball 500. This duo became the first father and son to hit home runs in an all-star game. Who are Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr.
You are correct.
Yes. Alright, $700 now. And let's go with baseball nicknames for 100. He was Stan the Man. Who is Stan Musial?
Yes.
Alright. 800 now. 200, same category. He was the Sultan of SWAT. Who was Babe Ruth?
That's it. That's it.
Alright. $1,000 now. Baseball nicknames for 300. He's Mr. Cub. Kurt. Ernie Banks.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Alright. These spell names for 400. Charlie Hustle. Who's Pete? I'm sorry. Who's Pete Rose?
Right, right.
Yep. And let's finish off that category. Say Hey. Who's Willie Mays?
Right, right.
Alright. Up to 1900. And I get to go again. Alright, Olympic years 100. After a 16-year absence because of World War II, or because of World War I, rather, Germany returned in this year. Leanne. It was 1928.
Yes, yes.
Yep. Alright, Leanne, you're at 0. Technically out of the hole, and you get to pick. The first time the torch relay to bring the flame from the Temple of Zeus was run. Leanne. What was... what was 9? No. Take a seat, Leanne. The correct response, 1936. Olympic years for 300. Basketball and canoeing gained official status at the Berlin Games in this year. Leanne? 41?
No.
Unless there's a 19 before that 41, that's not a year. At least I don't think it's a year. Besides, Olympic Games aren't usually non-numbered years anyway. 1936. That's what we needed. The first year that microchips assisted in the judging and timing of events. And it's Leanne again. 1964. And that's correct. Alright, where to now? Finishing off the category. The last summer and winter games to be held in a single year were held this year. What is 1992?
That's it.
Yes. Alright. Up to 2,400. And now I have control of the board. Let's do football for 100. The only kind of foul that can get an NFL player tossed out of the game. Leanne. A ball?
No.
Okay. Personal foul. Football 200. Pro football quarterback Joe Ferguson had only one of these in the 1976 season. What is an interception?
That's it.
Yes. Alright. Football for 300, please. Garo Yepremian is from this country. Leanne does not know what country the person's from. Cyprus. Alright. 400. The number of points given for a field goal. Okay, I ought to know this. What is 3?
That's it.
Football for 500. He once scored 40 points in a single NFL game with drop kicks. Leanne. Vita Blue? No. And Leanne's further in the hole. Ernie Nevers. Alright. Heisman winner is 100. This quarterback was Navy's second Heisman Trophy winner. I don't know it. Leanne. Roger Staubach?
Right.
Okay, that was the one. Alright, pick again, Leanne. Football Potpourri 100. This former Nebraska player sued his lawyer to try to regain his Heisman Trophy. And that is Leanne. Johnny Rogers?
Right.
He's the one. Football Potpourri 200. Former Boston College QB who sounds like a musical instrument. Who is Doug Flutie?
Yes.
Right. For a flute. Makes perfect sense. Football Potpourri for 300. This American Football League franchise was dubbed the Titans in 1961. Leanne.
No, that's wrong.
Alright. Leanne's at minus 1100. New York. Alright. 400. This Steelers quarterback was voted MVP of Super Bowls 13 and 14. Leanne. Terry Bradshaw, and I think that's correct. It is. Okay. Football Potpourri 500. The color of all NFL goalposts. What is yellow?
Yes.
Alright. That brings me to 3,700. And there's only one category left with 4 clues left in that category. Heisman winner's 200. He first played collegiate ball at San Francisco Junior College. And that is Leanne this time. O.J. Simpson?
You are correct.
Yes. Alright, Leanne's at minus 500. Heisman winner's 300. This Notre Dame quarterback won despite playing only 50 minutes his first 2 years. Leanne. Roger Hornsby?
No.
Nope, not him. Down to minus 800.
Correct response?
John Huarte. Heisman winners for 400. The answer there is the Daily Double. The only one for this round, and she can risk up to 500, even though it won't be enough to get her out of the hole. $110. Here's the clue. This running back's wife gave birth the night before he won the Heisman Trophy. And she does not know it.
No.
That's going to drop her to minus 910. And the correct response?
Correct response?
O.J. Simpson. Believe it or not. Alright. And let's finish off the round with this. This Oregon State winner was on the President's Commission of Campus Unrest. Leanne. Arthur Ashe. No. Minus 1410. Well, she's going to pick first in Double Jeopardy regardless. And I don't know this one, but does Kurt know it? He does not, and we're looking for Terry Baker. Alright, so Leanne picks first in Double Jeopardy, because she has minus 1410. Kurt has 800, but I'm in dice shape right now with 3,700, and here are the Double Jeopardy round categories. Boxing. Team names. Baseball firsts. Pitchers. Hockey. Ooh, nice. And colors. I will not change these categories. Alright, let's see where Leanne wants to start off with here. Double Jeopardy. It's the lightest division in Olympic boxing. Okay, so she's starting with the boxing category, obviously. I don't really pay attention to boxing, so I wouldn't know this, but maybe Leanne does because she's correct with what is light flyweight. Boxing for 400. Bob Dylan sang about this boxer's death. Leanne. Davy Moore?
You are correct.
Okay. Minus 810 now. Pick. Boxing 600. This boxer retired with the all-time best winning percentage. Leanne. Does not know it.
No.
Rocky Marciano. Boxing 800. The weight class that Cassius Clay fought in as an Olympian. Leanne. What is 0? Is that even a weight class? I don't think that was a weight class the last time I checked. No, light heavyweight is the class, but it's still Leanne's board. He lost his title because of his resistance to the draft. Leanne. Reggie Jackson? I don't think Reggie Jackson was a boxer. Leanne, you're probably the worst player to be on this show. At least in terms of AI competition. Muhammad Ali is the correct response. I think we should go somewhere else. He was the first Major League Baseball player to strike out 2,000 times. Okay, it's Kurt that rings in this time. And he says Reggie Jackson.
You are correct.
Yep. Alright. Your selection, Kurt. Same category for 4. They were the first baseball team to travel by plane to all road games. Oh, if I knew these, I would ring in. He says the New York Yankees. And that's correct. You're at 1,400. And you get to pick. He was the first player to pitch for both leagues in All-Star competition. Kurt. Jim Bunning.
You are correct.
Right again. Alright. Kurt's at 2,000. This was the first professional baseball team. Kurt. The Cincinnati Red Stockings?
Right.
Okay. You're at 2,800. Go again. He became the first black Major League manager when he managed the Indians in 1975. Kurt for the sweep. Frank Robinson. Well done in that category. Alright, you're in the lead now. Pick again. Pitcher's 200. He once struck out 10 consecutive batters. Kurt. Bill Russell? No. Bill Russell was not a baseball player, sir. Leanne. Does not know it.
No.
Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. Alright, Kurt. The only 300-game winner with only one season where he won 20 games. And I was not fast enough. Kurt says Don Sutton?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's not who I was thinking of, actually, so... Anyway, Kurt. This pitcher has the most home runs in his career with 37. Kurt. Wes Farrell?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Another one I've never heard of. Alright, Kurt, you're at 4,600. And there's one of the daily doubles. Alright, how much of that 4,600 does he want to risk? 3,120 for a big lead. The oldest pitcher to strike out 300 men in a season. Nolan Ryan, I think that's right. It is. Okay, so he's got a big lead now. He was the pitcher when the famous pine tar incident occurred. Kurt. Goose Gossage. Yep. Alright, he's at 87.20. Okay, he's got a big lead here. Team name's 200. The nickname of the DePaul basketball team. Just go to the hockey one. I would probably know that. Kurt. Blue Devils?
That's it.
I thought Duke was Blue Devils. Oh well. The nickname of the Oklahoma football team. I'm going to try it. The Sooners?
You are correct.
There we go. Team names for 600. Got a lot of work to do to catch up to Kurt here, but let's see what happens. Okay, not the clue I wanted. This is done to NHL pucks before a game. Leanne. Black? No! Frozen. Okay. And yeah, that was actually a clue I did not mean to pick, but anyway, team names for 6. The nickname of the Clemson football team. Tigers? What is the Tigers?
Right.
Alright. 4,700 now. Team names 800. The nickname of the University of Oregon's football team. Kurt. The Ducks. Yep.
That's it.
Quack, quack, quack. Finishing off the category. This NBA team shares its name with a part of a car. Who are the Detroit Pistons?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, I'm at 5,700. Hockey for 200. This NHL player scored the most points in the season. Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Right.
Alright, 400. He was the first marksman to win 4 consecutive NHL scoring championships. Leanne. Gordie Howe, yep.
That's it.
Alright, where to, Leanne? Colors 200. This color stripe crosses a red flag to indicate that scuba divers are below. Kurt. Gymnastics? No!
No.
What is white? Colors for 400. This color armband distinguishes the speed skater in the outer lane. Kurt. What is red?
You are correct.
Yep. Alright. Where to now? Colors for 600. The overall leader of the Tour de France wears this colored jersey. What is yellow?
Yes.
Okay. 6,500. Hockey 800, please. The answer there is the Daily Double. Alright. Now, 4,000. I gotta try and take the lead. The number of NHL teams to qualify for the Stanley Cup playoffs. What is 16? Yes! Alright. Hockey 1,000. The number of games in an NHL regular season. Leanne. What is 80?
Right.
Okay. Well, there's 2 clues left. These 2 colors are the direction markers on a downhill ski course. Kurt. What are green and red?
Yes.
Those are the ones. Alright, last clue. The hitting surface of gloves used in international amateur boxing is this color. Kurt. What is white?
Right.
And that's it for Double Jeopardy. Leanne minus 2610. I have 10,500, but Kurt in the lead with 11,720. Let's see what happens in Final Jeopardy. Category is
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
endorsements. Alright. Okay. 100 only. I'm gonna have to hope that Kurt gets this wrong.
Final Jeopardy answer.
This fast food magnet's initials grace the left sleeve of the San Diego Padres baseball. I don't know. Alright. Well, I have to hope that Kurt answers in...
Down was your response.
Alright. So I only risked 100, but now I have to hope that Kurt gets it wrong. And now I have to hope that Kurt gets it wrong and risk more than 1320.
Down was your response.
Jesse Owens? No! Alright, well, he did get it wrong. How much did he wager?
Wager was.
$78.50, a big wager. So he drops to 3870, and I've won the game. 10,400 for this game, and for 2 days, 14,400. Alright, and that does it for this game of Jeopardy Sports. We'll see you next time.